Hello everyone. Welcome to Mama Cat's Love Readings. I just want to remind you real quick that if you would like to get a private reading with me, you could do so through the weforetell.com website. Below in the description you will find our contact number and my schedule. Also, please check out all of our other free entertainment here on YouTube. We have great horoscopes, tarot lessons, compatibility videos, and if you like what you see, please remember to hit that thumbs up because it really does make a difference. Thank you for your support, and let's go ahead and get started. So, happy Thursday to everyone. I hope you're having a great week and look forward to a great weekend. Hello, E. How are you today? I bet you're going to ask about her, and you know that's okay. And let's see what comes up for you, darling. Did you have a good week? Yes, I'm talking a mile a minute already. Oh, good. All right. We have some interesting cards coming up for you, dear. Okay. So, we get to start with the wheel, which basically it says, I think that you've been having a pretty good last few days. Hi, SJ. How are you? E, your answer to this is a pretty significant yes. As I say, the wheel. So she's checking you out. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Then following, you have the Three of Pentacles. This is a time of enjoyment, enrichment, and all-around growth. Okay? The final card for you, E, is the Knight of Pentacles. And that says, yes, you do need to get grounded and try like crazy not to focus on her, okay? She picks it up and she knows you've got her. She knows it. Or well, maybe it's the reverse. She's got you. But however, it's like, get your feet on the ground, focus on other things, and you'll find she responds even better. So, SJ, how are you, dear? Hi, D. How are you? Oh, SJ, you're still hurting. What's going on, hon? You've got the Nine of Swords, which essentially is just saying not much has changed here for you. You're welcome, E. That is going to end, okay? It is going to get better. The next card is the Two of Pentacles, which means at this time it is a great point in your life to rest and definitely take care of yourself. Now, that does not mean you get to sit around and twiddle your thumbs. It means, yes, get up and walk, do things, keep yourself occupied. At the same time, take it easy. When you're walking, you don't have to do a marathon. A little bit works, okay? Hi, Michelle. The final card for you, SJ, is the Seven of Pentacles. Now, this is great news for you, dear, because that means your goals, what you want to do, what you're able to do, is within your reach. All you have to do is reach up, and it's yours, dear. It's that close. So we're talking minuscule inch, okay? We're talking, you can barely see through it, your fingers. That's small. That's all you have to do more now, okay? And it's all going to be good. Better than you think or expect. Okay? All right. And yes, SJ, I'm good. And yes, Michelle, what is your question? First thing is your mom. Then it's work. You're still grieving, which, don't get me wrong, it's been a really short time for this, so yes, you're going to. And then you've got the Hermit. So yes, dear, you're starting with the Ten of Swords, the Hermit, and then it's the Page of Wands. So, Michelle, what this is saying is, as much as you're hurting, the only one that is getting anything out of this, and the best thing I could do is say it's you, but you're doing yourself more harm than good, because you're so focused on your mom and your hurt. And mind you, I know it's okay, because it's still recent that you lost your mom, okay? I understand. But this is saying, this is kind of like that last hill that you have to go over to not, well, in any way I say this, it's going to come out wrong. But basically, you get over this last hill, this last struggle, and you're going to be okay with your mom going. All right? You'll never forget her. You'll never stop loving her. And you're going to think of her maybe every day for the rest of your life. But the hurt will not be there. And that's what this is saying. And that's what the Hermit is trying to tell you. You do what you need to do and go forward. All right? I know you cried. I know. Now, the final card up, being the Page of Wands, says that out of all of this, Michelle, you're going to find yourself with a new and unusual friend. Now, this doesn't mean it's human. Could be an animal. That's up to you to determine. But it looks like you're going to find this new friend, and that also is going to be something that helps you get through this hard time. Yeah, I know, Michelle. And that's the hardest. The thing is, she knows you love her. And goodbyes, the goodbyes can last a lifetime, darling. My dad left the physical world March 8th, 2000. I was there to say goodbye. And after they wheeled him out of the room and into another room, I went with him. And I held his hand and I cried. And you know, I still say goodbye to him. 23 years later. That's why I'm saying goodbyes are not always something that you get to physically do, but it becomes okay because they hear you. They know what's in your heart. And so they accept you. Now it's your turn to accept them. You're your mom, okay? So this means, darling, your new friend is going to help you get through this. Now, oddly enough, this new friend could be a counselor, okay? That's up to you. But this says you've got something yet to look forward to in your life. And I'm not talking about your work life. I'm talking about your life, okay? You get to say I love you and goodbye a billion times, okay? I know it's not quite the same, but you sometimes have to do what you have to do. Okay? Darling, my heart goes out to you. Okay? Yeah. Okay. You can cry however long you want to. Telling you this little story and feeling your pain, I've got tears in my eyes. Yeah. So, as I say, sometimes the tears never quite go away. But you push through, and you know you get to turn it around. And that's what I've tried to do with my dad. He was great. I'm Army medic for 29 and a half years. He saved so many people. Offhand, I say at least 1,500 in his Army days. And because of that, I think that's why he chose not to come back. As much as I wanted him to. But you know what? He's an angel. And now he goes out and helps the people like you deal with loss and pain. Helping you improve, helping you feel better. Okay? So, he's still there. And I know he's been around you because I asked him to. So, I think you're going to be okay. Yes. Yes, I do remember. Hi, Heather. How are you? Happy to join us on this Thursday. Okay, so, tears aside, darlings. All right, so we have now Miss D. What? I know what you want. I know what you want. Oh. How are you doing, Heather? Oh, yes. Okay. What is the good news for Danielle? All right, Heather, you're next. I'm going to tackle that. You're welcome, Michelle. All right. First of all, Danielle, he's not going to let you get too lazy regarding him. He's going to keep you guessing for the rest of your life. Okay? You start out with the World card. That means you're going to have, essentially, because of course there's always variations, all right? So you're going to have virtually everything you want with J, all right? But that says you're not going to always get everything you want. So he's going to keep you guessing. Then you have the King of Cups. And both of you have to work on this, and that's controlling your emotions. Anger, frustration, tiredness, love, fun. It's like, yeah, you can have all that. But especially when you're, and I'm using the figurative you, okay, when you're frustrated and you're angry about work and you're just ready to tear something apart, and you take it out on Jay, or he takes it out on you, that's where you have to be understanding and not take the bait of a fight. Yay, Angela, here you are. So this says both of you have to control your emotions. Well, I'm getting to that, dear. Okay, final card is the Knight of Swords. First of all, with both of you, these thoughts and ideas and wants and needs and everything is twirling around in each of your heads, all right? But I want you to hear this. Listen, okay? You cannot be apart and go through the daily frustrations, the daily little mysteries. You are always going to have to control your emotions. This is at work too, okay? And you both overthink things. Now this combination, you guys are in one place at the same time. That, it's not telling me you've tied the knot yet. Okay, but you're in the same location. All right? So that's why I say listen instead of think. If you find yourself overthinking everything about him, that's when you go take a nice hot, maybe bubble bath or a nice hot shower and get your mind off of that and how good the water feels or the bubbles smell. Change the pattern, okay? That's what this says. Change the pattern. Don't worry about it. Okay, here's a prime example. Here, you want a child so bad, and then you throw in, it's tough. That puts a negative twist to the positive thought. Oops. You gotta work on this, okay? All right? You can do it. And now, Heather, what is going on with your ex and his girlfriend? They're just not listening and understanding, are they? It is tough waiting, but look at what it's been teaching you. Don't look at the negative, look at the positive. Okay? Yeah. Okay. That's good. Yes. I like that, Heather. Okay, so I know they're immature, otherwise he wouldn't have left you. It's a little boy. I know he lets kids do things that you don't typically allow. Yes. Well, I have something going on here. This is for you. According to this, I'd say sometime this spring, roughly, could be the end of it. You're going to have a new person to snuggle with. Now, I don't think at this point, actually, I need to rephrase that. I keep using that word don't. Bad cat. I believe this is not an adult man or woman, because I know you might hug your mom or a sister or, your best friend. But I believe this is going to be a young child. This is, it's something that they need the sound of the heartbeat and the love. Okay? Yes, I do catch myself, don't I? And then, now, are you looking for a better, yes, a foster kid, yes. Are you looking for a new house? That's good, Danielle. Because you get the 10 of Pentacles. And this tells me that you're going to essentially build a house. Now, the other thing that strikes me is that your house that you've got now is quite likely going to feel like it's grown because you've got love coming into the house. Oh, Heather, you're going to pass. You're going to get it. You're not going to need to worry too much about that. Yes, be realistic, but you're going to get that. Now, unfortunately, it may take up to another year, but you will get that house. In the meantime, the house you've got now, like I say, is going to feel like it's bigger because you've got love coming in. Those foster children that you're going to be fostering, they're bringing their love to you, and you are giving your love to them. That's going to make you, I got chills. I tell you, people, I've got chills. But this tells me that your house is going to feel bigger because it's full of love. Angela, you're so sweet. Now, the last card for you, Heather, is the 9 of Wands. I think part of the reason that your ex behaves the way he does is simply that he hasn't found a way to heal his wounds. And this is before you. This was going on before you and him met. So this is a long thing. Now he thinks he's found his niche. And let him go live that life. You can give him the option of, you want you and your girlfriend to have a new life, a new place, everything? Well, then go make it happen. And we'll take care of it here. Find the right one. For whatever reason, I get it's not black. It could be, I get probably stained dark wood, or like medium toned wood. It's not like ash, which is very, very light brown. This is somewhere between dark brown and the light brown. And you are going to, you are going to get two of them. Yay! Yes, Heather, you're going to get it. That would be okay. As I say, it's not super light. No, and gray would not be super light. Okay? So that, yes, that would be a good option. And now, are you looking at 2 sets? Good, because I kept getting at least 2, and I think it's a great thing. You're going to make it. Yeah. Just make sure they don't make a complete mess with the shelving in the back. Good. I knew that there were two sets of bunk beds. So you're going to have that full house, full of love, and before you think you're ready. Okay? You're welcome, dear. This is great. And Angela, now, darling, what is going on with you? Right, and that would be fine. You think ahead, and that is wonderful. Okay, so Angela, don't tell me you are on vacation. Cards are done shuffling, so let's see what's going on for Angela. Okay, Angela, you are something else. All right, dear. You start out, of all things, with the 2 of Swords. So again, it's like you're going to see and or hear somebody arguing. Okay. I was kind of at least half joking. Yes. And you're going to be up, it's going to be up to you to kind of get them either to settle the agreement or walk away. Okay? Now, the next thing, and that could even be at work, all right? The next card is the Ace of Wands. This is a yes to the motorcycle guy. And both of you are going to be just as passionate about it as you could ever imagine. Now, mind you, this is you meeting him and doing that right. Okay? So this says, yes, this is going to happen. And if this is any judge, I'd say it is undoubtedly sometime this month. And this month is, being a shorter month, it's only got like 2.5 weeks to go. So, yeah, it's going to happen. Then the final card for you, Angela, is the Page of Cups. Now, sweetheart, this is a caution, because you're going to get so wound up and you get so excited, and you may actually feel some pain. Now, whether you're gripping them too tight or it's how you're sitting, something, and you're going to want to actually majorly take care of that night, okay? Hello, Maddie. How are you? He'll teach you, okay, Angela? This says he'll teach you. But because you're not used to the vibration, as I say, you may want to take a nice hot tub bath when you get back to your house, okay? Just soak out the soreness. Because it's nothing major, but you do have to take care of yourself, okay? And Maddie, you have been doing excitement things. I'm okay. Dealing with my assorted aches and pains. I've had them for so long. I mean, it's been about 40, 50 years now. 40 anyway. So, okay, Miss Maddie. And let's see what the cards say. And okay, Maddie. Now, have you moved out yet? Because I'm looking at this. You get the King of Pentacles. This means you've got your feet on the ground, not up in the air like a certain other person. And you may have actually met somebody. Because after all, a king has to have his queen. The next card is the Knight of Wands. And again, the knights tend to be doing things that are repetitious. You're on the, oh, you haven't left yet. Okay. Well, this is what's going to be coming up. May not happen till spring, but spring's almost here. With the Knight of Wands, you are so ready to make this happen and kind of be yourself again. The final card is the Three of Swords, and after all the hurt that you've been through, that just says you're going to be so relieved to kind of get out of there and find the one that you're looking for. Okay? Now, I will do with you what I've done, I think, with just about everybody in this room. Yeah. You can manifest what you need. All right? I've said it in, I guess, several different ways, because it's like you can draw it out, you can picture it in your mind, you can have dreams. But I mean, if you see an apartment or a house that you really want, and you can actually put your tag on it, and that tag says, "This is mine. Nobody else gets this but me." That way, they can have 1,000 people traipse through that house, but none of them put a contract on it. You walk up, you're ready to buy that house, and lo and behold, you've got the money, you've got the credit, you've got whatever you need, and it's yours. Now, it doesn't always happen overnight. That's kind of the fairy tale. But this is what is going to happen for you relatively soon. And as far as I swear to you, the money is not going to be the object, really. That's not going to be the problem. It's how much you like the place. And when the guy comes around, take it slow. Do not rush. Do not go charging in. Okay? Good. Because this is just, you're ready to go. For whatever reason, the neglect or the anger, the fights, whatever it is that's been going on, you are so ready to just book it and get out of there. And the only thing stopping you right now is what you think is going to hold you back. Yes, dear, you will be meeting someone very near and dear to your heart as time goes by. Yes, there is a very strong attraction. So you have to get to know each other, and you know the process. Take your time. There's no need, the minute you see each other, to go rushing to the altar. Yes, you are. Look at this, the Three of Cups. I threw it out for you, just special. Three of Cups. You're going to meet a few special guys that you think, oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe. And you have to choose which one you want to go with. So it's like, yeah. And there's the Ace of Swords. That, okay. This one is telling me, and I think this is so that you could be prepared. You will actually get involved in that relationship around January next year. Now, as I say, you can manifest both things. 3 if you want to change jobs. But you can manifest, as I said, whether it's in your dreams, off and on throughout the day in your mind, or pictured on the wall. You can manifest it. It's going to happen. Okay? Way to go, Heather. That's great. I'm telling you, Maddie, it's gonna happen for you. Yes. I can agree with Danielle. I love love too. So, Michelle, okay. Now, D, your timeline is, I'm going to say by the end of this year. As far as possibly the wedding. And as I say, that's by the end of the year. Yes. Yay. It's scary as I'll get at, I'll tell you. If it weren't for doctor's appointments and grocery shopping, I really don't like being out in the world. I don't. I like it being that I am in this house, in my room. Okay, so Michelle, let's see here. Where was your question, darling? You're welcome, Heather. And you know what? I wish you sweet dreams, and you can manifest your ex, get this, in a cage where he can't come near you. And it's a closed up cage. He can't see you. It'll help. You're gonna go in for the night. You have great dreams, a wonderful week ahead, and enjoy the weekend. Okay? Yeah. Okay. That's right. It is. It's good. And I know, Michelle, that was the question. Okay. Nick's dad in Texas. It's Nick's dad. Okay, let's see. According to the cards, Michelle, yeah, but he is definitely not having a good time. You get the Five of Pentacles, which is basically him at the door or the gate of a dwelling saying, please let me in. It's cold. I'm hungry. Let me in. And then you get the Hierophant, which is him being told, basically, and I don't know if it's by a person, but it may be kind of like angels, or I don't know, it's like somebody whispering in his ear that he's supposed to be learning lessons. In other words, get out there, earn a good day's work instead of trying to cheat anyone. Okay? Then the last card is the Empress. And this is what he tried to do with you, dear. He wants someone down there to take care of him and Nick when he's around. So that's a combination, I would say, at this point. Yes, he's still in Texas. I don't know if he's going to be coming back up to you guys, or where you are, anytime real soon. Oh my goodness, your first friend had Angela. Oh my goodness. Well, definitely, dear. You should have 100 friends. You're so outgoing, so cheerful. It's like, okay, come on. Because you're very, and this is just a psychic kind of image and statement, okay? But you are very attractive. I am surprised women and men don't want your attention. Not sexual, but attention. Okay? So does that answer your question, Michelle? Let me let's see. All right. His feelings toward you are mixed. It's frustration, anger, like, and some love. But this all goes back to not just the hurt that you two have shared and he feels you've done to him, but it goes back for him, I'd say, back to his childhood, where if he didn't get his way, didn't get what he thought he needed, he felt everyone was against him. Consequently, when you don't give in and give him what he's asking for, more or less without question and completely, he feels like you don't love him, you don't want him. So he lashes out, and that's when arguments happen. And then on top of that, I'd swear this guy just, like I said, it's a little bit of all those, if that makes sense. I am great. I picture him. And it's caused him to be almost like a narcissist, where everything is supposed to be his. He'll give you what you want, but little things at a time. He wants whatever he thinks he needs. Yes. And nobody has that right to control another person. Nobody. Yes, he won't let you go, but he doesn't act like he wants you. But you can't leave until he says you can leave. Yes, before everybody leaves, happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I hope it's full of love, happiness, cheer, and joy. Yes. Starting new things. Yes. This is, Maddie, I think this is why you need to leave. Okay? It's bad enough you have to do what bosses say to do. And yes, in a sense, they control you. But that is a momentary thing. When you leave there, they can't say a word to you. Maddie, he's how old now? At least in his, 40s? I don't see this guy changing much. At least, not voluntarily. Okay. People like that. And to a sense, we're all that way. When something about ourselves is so important that we're not willing to give an inch on. It's me with my bluntness and my sense of wanting independence. I want to do things that I want to do. I don't always want to do what everyone else wants me to do. That's my control, but that's over me. Good Lord, Maddie. No. If you do not want to continue the relationship, I'm going to teach you a lesson, Maddie. The one word, there's one word that I want you to change, okay? I learned this. I had a really rigid teacher, but there is one word that you find 99% of every person using, and that is the word make. He cannot make you say, think, feel, or do something that you wouldn't naturally do. Okay? So when you say he makes you feel bad, no, you chosen to feel bad for it. He couldn't make you do that. Do you see what I'm talking about? Yeah. Oh, we're so happy to see you, Angela. Yes. Right, okay? And yes, I teach that. That was a hard lesson for me to learn because I would go around saying he made me cry. No, I chose to cry. That's how tough my psychic teacher was to me. That's why when you want to, I'm going to use it, when someone wants to lose the weight, she corrected me right then. She would say, no, what happens when you lose something? And you think, and you think, and you think, and it comes back with, well, you want to find it. So when you lose pounds, your body is saying, no, you have to find them back again. If you unknowingly did it, I mean, apologize, okay, on that score. Say, if I hurt you, I'm sorry. I did not know I was hurting you, but I'm not going to stop being me. You know the way I talk. You know the way I am. Good night, Angela. Does that make sense? This is where, yeah, goes back to he can't make you feel bad. You chose to feel bad. And that's hard to stop doing. It's hard. Yeah. I know. My late ex-husband does the same thing that Joe's doing to you. And it's a form of gaslighting. You did something wrong, but he won't tell you what you did wrong to hurt him. You have to figure it out. And if you can't figure it out, he changes things. Yes. Yeah. So, all right, Michelle. Now, Nick is with you. Oh, you guys are so great. You're going to make beautiful people even better because that's you. You're making yourself, you start out being beautiful and now you're going to make yourself even better the way you want to. Yeah. It takes practice. As you've got me tonight. I said I was bad cat. I've got to get rid of that word, don't. Yeah. I catch myself all the time. So, yes, we are human and we do make errors. That's the way we are designed. Good night, beautiful person. Angela. He's with you until summer, right, Michelle? You're welcome, Maddie. You're an angel yourself. Come on. You're a good person. You don't deserve to be... You... Cat again. You deserve to be treated beautifully, not miserably. Okay? And that's the motto I want you to start saying to yourself. I am treated beautifully no matter what. Okay? Now, Angela, Michelle. Okay. Nick's hurting. Is it just coughing and sneezing, that kind of thing? That's right, Maddie. That's right. Everybody treats me beautifully. We're going to get things put on the right track for you. And sinus, okay. See, I can see the liquid going on, oddly enough. You start out with the 3 of Swords, then it goes to 10 of Cups, and then it's the King of Cups. Yes, his head. And the doctor says he's basically okay. Now you give him medications for this? Because something isn't yet kicking in. I'm not sure exactly what. So I would maybe call his doctor and ask what you should be doing with Nick. Now, with me when this was going on, when I was a kid, my mom would just not slather it on, but she would rub in Vicks Vapor Rub on the neck and just let the bronchial start. So it's like right below your, what now would be like the start of your breasts. And then I would go to bed, cover up, and all the vapor would come up and it clears the sinuses and everything else. But I don't know what they recommend now. But it did. It helped every time. I did it with my daughter. It helped her. But as I say, now I don't know if they would agree with that as far as the medical field goes. But I would say offhand, he will get over it. It's got a peak, so he's not done quite peaky. I can't even say it. Ooh. It hasn't quite peaked. Right, okay. Definitely have him do that, even though I'm sure he doesn't like it. And then, like I say, I would maybe try some Vapor Rub. You get the cheap brand, works the same. But that's the stuff that seems to always have worked for me. It's how us old folks were raised. We can do this. And I just looked at the clock, my dears. We have 30 seconds remaining. Okay, yeah, he will soon. It's just he's got to go through the whole process now that it's definitely started. So yeah, he'll feel better. It might take him maybe until Wednesday next week, and he'll be able to go back to school. Okay? So, yes, my darlings, it is that time. So, before you leave, I do want to say thank you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, participating in our show. And remember, please don't forget, if you liked what we did tonight, please hit that thumbs up button and show us your support. Okay? So, have a blessed week. I will see and hear from all of you and anyone else who wants to join. We're a family. We take care of each other. Okay? So, darlings, good night. Thank you. And remember, I love you all. Every one of you. Okay? Yay. Thank you, E. Good night, darlings. Thank you.